back to my channel. So this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this little booger right here. And this is one of my most favorite pieces, literally, that I've made so far. Like the fringe on it, everything about it, I love it. It's so simple and it was really easy to make. It was super cheap to make, like probably one of my most inexpensive pieces other than like the little cheap video that I did with like literally stick and some yarn, but whatever. All that you're gonna need for this piece is something to hang it on, as usual. I just used like a little piece of PVC pipe that I found in like my laundry room. Whatever you can find, go get it. And then I used the Bonnie's craft cord, and this is actually in the shade Lamb's Wool, and I used the 6mm cord, and I only used one roll. For about $8, I was able to make this whole piece right here. And then I also went through some of like my little pins that I had, and I found this little guy right here, and I thought he fit perfect right there. You can put whatever you want right there. You can leave it blank, whatever. I need some scissors, can't forget them scissors. We're gonna use square knots, we're gonna use half knots, we're gonna use double half hitches, and lark's head. Literally, that's it. That is it. Get your stuff to make this piece, and we are gonna get started. And I wanna apologize. I wanna totally apologize. For some reason in this video, I sound like a robot. Like, I do not sound like myself at all. I'm sitting here like, okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a piece of rope and tie it here. Like, I don't know why I sounded like that. Usually I'm fun. You can go watch the rest of my videos. I don't know why I sounded just so like not myself in this video, but it is what it is. I got through it and we made the piece. That's all that matters. And I just want you to learn how to make it. I think that's why I get so wrapped up in wanting to teach that I forget how to like just be myself, you know what I mean? So anyways, if you wanna know how I got this piece right here, keep on watching. So I start off by cutting my rope, and my rope, I'm always a little fidgety with it, you know? Sometimes never. Okay, I never really care about the length. I just estimate literally every single time, I'll be honest. So for this piece in particular, I estimated about 8-ish foot per rope. And so I ended up cutting 18 ropes. Cut you about 14 ropes at 8 foot each, and then 4 ropes, cut them at about 10 foot. Go ahead, cut your 14 ropes at about 8 foot. Little over is perfect. Little over is perfect, but you don't want to use all your rope up. Go ahead and cut 4 a little bit longer, just because I did end up running out of rope on a couple pieces. So, okay, so once you get your rope cut, we can go ahead and start attaching. And to do that, I've used lark's head knots, and super easy. I'm about to show you how. You can see that I've gone ahead and attached some to this piece. Now, all you're gonna do, you're gonna make a lark's head knot, and to do that, you're gonna take the 2 ends of the piece, stick them together, travel down, and at the end you'll have this loop. You're just gonna fold it over, just like that, and you're gonna reach through and pull both of them through, and then just pull it up to the top, really tight, and you've got your lark's head knot, and you completely attach all the ropes, just like that. Okay, and as you can see here, I've kind of spread them out. And so in the center here, we have 8, and then we've got 2, 2, 3, and 3. And we're gonna use each of these to make different patterns and different things going on. So, leaving it like that, we're gonna go ahead and start off in this middle portion here. It's gonna be the easiest portion. We're just gonna do a bunch of square knots. So, here we go. All right, so for square knots, if you don't already know how to do them, they're really simple. You just take it and you have 4 knots. You have to have an even number up top. So you can have 2 up top, and then you're gonna have 4 ropes. And so you're gonna use those 4 ropes. You're gonna pull the one on the right side up, fold it over the 2 in the center, and just kind of pinch it with your thumb. Ignore this, I've been biting, so sorry. And then I'm gonna take the one on the left side, come over the rope that we just did, push behind and through this loop that we created, and pull that bad boy to the top, and that is the first half of it. And then to finish it, you're gonna take the left side, do the same thing, pinch it. You're gonna go over, under, through, and pull it to the top. And that is the very first one completed. And you're gonna do that all the way across this row. Okay, and once you've completed the first row, you're gonna alternate, but you're essentially gonna do the same exact thing. So what I'm gonna do, you can see we've got 2 knots here, and you're gonna split these knots in half. So the 2 on the right, you're gonna just do away with for the moment. The 2 on the left of this knot you're going to hold on to. On this one, you're going to take the 2 on the right, do away with these. So you're going to make the 2 from each side, and you're going to use these to make a square knot in the very center of these. So it should look something like that, and you're going to do the same thing across this whole row. So just to show you again, you're going to take the left side of this knot, the right side of this knot, and square. Now, once you've completed that row, this row that we went away with up here, so you see there's only going to be 3 knots in this row. So this next row there's going to be 4, and to do that, you're going to take the 4 on the outer portion right here. So the pieces on the end, the 2 pieces that you're going to pull from are going to be up top on the second row. So it's going to look a little funny, but it's just how it's got to be. So you're going to take the 2, and you're going to make the knot, but you're going to pull it directly below this knot here. And so there's going to be like a little loopity-loop on this outer portion here. Taking these 4, we're going to make another one. And as you go, you'll be able to see this pattern start to develop. So this is going to come directly underneath this one, and so on and so forth. Okay, so once we have finished this middle portion here, we're going to move on to the sides where I have got 2 up top and 2 right here. And what we're going to do with them, we're going to do a bunch of half knots and make the spiral twist rope, and we're going to bring them together and connect them right here. So it's going to come in looking like that. I'm going to have to get it all completely centered up top so it's not all wonky, you know what I mean? Okay, real quick, I just gotta let y'all know, the outside is the perfect Bob Ross background. I tell you what, it snowed here today, the sun is setting, Dee's got a fire going, it is just the cutest thing ever. Moving along. You remember how we started with the square knot? So you're gonna go up, you're gonna take the 4 ropes here, you're gonna pull this one up, pinch it, this one over, under, and through. And that is the first half of it. Now, to do the spiral part of it, literally all that you're going to do is do the same thing. And the square knot, we switched sides. We went over here and started. This one, you're just going to keep pulling it up on the right side, over and over again on the right side. And in turn, you will see it start to spin. So, just like that. This is super easy to do. Just keep going. So I ran into a little bit of a mistake, not really a mistake, just on these pieces right here that you cut, try to make them a little bit longer because I am running out of rope quite quickly. So what to do to combat that, I'm going to do like a little bit of a switcheroo here, and I'm going to take them and kind of flip them like this really quick, and then start half knotting on this. This is crazy, I know. As long as you cut your rope good enough, you shouldn't run into that problem that I just did. And hopefully we can keep this going and not have a disaster. Not make it too bad there. Oh yeah, he's good. He's good. He's got a little funky twist going on, but it's all right. And do the same thing on the other side, but I'm going to go ahead and adjust these ropes a little bit so I don't have to run into that issue. Now that we've gotten this part done, you know how we started with the right side? Well, this side we're going to start with the left, and I'll go ahead and show you real quick. We're going to start with the left, and it's going to spin the opposite direction, so when they meet in the middle, it's just going to kind of look a little bit prettier. So we're going to pull it up to the left side, pinch it, underneath, through, and just keep repeating. Just keep repeating, just keep repeating. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and connect these 2 pieces. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring them to the center, and we're just going to take 2 from this side, 2 from this side, and we are going to tie a little square knot to connect the 2 pieces. Make sure it's kind of centered. See, I'm going to have to step in front of the camera real quick so I can make sure I got it good. And in the middle, give me a second. All right, perfect. So that is what it is currently looking like. And now we're going to go ahead and start with these pieces right here. And essentially, we're going to kind of do the same thing as far as bringing them down into the middle. So I'm going to take these and we're going to make it connect right about here. And you know, right below it. But we're going to do a little bit of a different pattern on it. And then we're going to connect a rope up top and have fringe hanging down. So here we go. Okay, to do this top portion here, what we're going to do is we're going to start in the center and we're going to split the ropes in half. And we're going to start on this side and we're going to do a double half hitch. Now this knot is pretty intense, and if you don't know how to do it, it is going to take a little bit of practice, but hopefully, you know, we can nail it down. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it on the left side, the knot beside it. We're going to make sure it's underneath, over. I like to pinch it and go through this little loop right here that we created. and pull to the top. It's gonna make a little Cheerio. And then do the same thing. We've got it looking like this. Fold it up and pinch it. Fold it over and through this little loop. And you do that twice, just like I did for each rope that you do. And once you do it, it's gonna connect and look like this. And you're gonna go ahead and do this other side. You're gonna go, you just have it like this, over, through this little loop, over, through the loop. I actually have a whole video on how to do this knot, so if you're doing this and don't know exactly how to do it, or you need to learn how to do it, to teach somebody, I do have a video on showing you how to do that. So that is the first half of that done. So now we're gonna move on to the second half, which is the right side. So you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna have this right side, these ropes are underneath it, take the one beside it, over, and through this little loop, pull to the top, go over and through the loop and pull to the top. Once more, oops, over and through this loop, pull, over and through this loop, and then pull. Just like that. And as I'm going, I'm gonna try to kind of pull it this way because we are gonna pull it inward. Hope this is enough rope. Ooh, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go this way with it, and we're gonna go over, just like that. Pull it to the top. Up, pinch, like that. Pull to the top. Next one. You just kind of flip it. Honestly, what I do, once I get going fast, I just kind of pinch it and just flip it over the rope. I can just get going real quick with it, just like that. So we're going to come to this side, do the same thing. Just flip it over. Flip it over. This side. Just like that. And once you have the middle portion, this is where it gets a little tricky. I'm just gonna, you can either go over this way or you can go over this way. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna flip it over, and we're just gonna attach the two traveling ropes together in the center. And it should look something like that. And we're gonna keep doing that same pattern over and over again till we reach this middle portion here. We're just gonna continue with it. So start again. Take the one beside it. Just like that. And just like that. And you just repeat the whole process. And then here's this traveling rope. Over. Over. And just keep repeating. Okay, so once you have completed both of these sides right here, you are gonna connect them. And to do that, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take these two outer ends right here, connect these using that same double half hitch. And to do that, I'm just gonna take the two on the end right here from both pieces, and I'm gonna put one over the other, just like that. I'm gonna take the one underneath, fold it over, just fold it over, and pull it tight together and kind of get that where it's gonna lay. And then I'm gonna fold it up like this, pinching it right here. We're gonna fold it through this loop and then pull it tight. And in doing so, you've created that double half hitch, and there you go. We have connected those two pieces, and they are laying beautifully right there in the center. I'm gonna take the two on the outer side, and we're gonna make that same double half hitch on it. Okay, so it is the next day, sorry. So what we're gonna do to attach these new pieces, we're gonna cut some more rope, and to do that, honestly, I'm just gonna do about this much. We're gonna cut some more rope. Ignore this, I got burned, look. Getting pizza out of the oven. Oh. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is I'm honestly just gonna make the rope about this long. So you can see from like my thumb, let's see. It's like not very long at all. And we're gonna double that. So I'm gonna fold it down, just like that, and we're gonna cut it right here. And that is how long this rope is gonna be. And we're gonna cut enough to fill up this area here. I'll go ahead and let you know right here how many of those to cut. To attach them, you do the same thing. You fold them in half, two ends, get the loop at the top, and we're just gonna fold over this little loopity-loop in the center here, and pull it tight, and we're just gonna make lark's head knots all over this piece right here. Now for the crazy fun part, we are going to attach another piece up to the dowel rod or pipe, whatever you got, and we are going to connect it somewhere around, my goodness, somewhere around here. And we are going to do that same thing we did here, attaching lark's head knots all the way down. We've got this. Here we go. So for these, I do want them to be a little bit on the longer side. Rather than these, we want them to come down a little bit more. I'm not going to have them that long. We're going to trim that off, but we do want them longer than this. All right, so for this part, I went ahead and I cut 13 ropes for each side, so 26 ropes in total, but I went ahead and hung the 13 ropes, same process that we used in the center here, doing the lark's head knot. Go ahead, attach them to the rope, 13 of them, and let me see how long I cut them. Roughly, I cut all these ropes about 1.5 feet, 2 foot each. I think I started with about 2 foot, and then I went ahead and trimmed them. So go ahead, cut them to your desired length. They don't have to be the exact length as mine, just however long you want those to be. Go ahead, cut them, attach them, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so this is what it is currently looking like, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with my scissors, and I'm gonna trim up the edges and make them come down to a point, and it's just gonna look phenomenal. Okay, and to start the unraveling process, all you're gonna do, you're gonna pick up the ends. I'm gonna do this little portion first, and you are just gonna fiddle through all the way up, and then we'll kind of like brush them out afterwards, but for now, you're just gonna have to give them a little pull. You're gonna do this on every one. This is probably gonna be really time consuming, but it's gonna be absolutely stunning. I can't believe how fast I've made this piece. Like, it's only taken me 2 hours, so that's pretty promising. Okay, so you can see all the fluff right here, and that is where we went ahead and I unraveled all this. It took 10 years, no joke, it took forever to do that, but it's beautiful. I love the way that came out. And then what I did to make it look a little bit more full, instead of going in and unraveling every piece over here, I just did a couple. So I did like the very first one over here, I did one in the middle, and then I think I did one here at the bottom, and so underneath I did one, and then on the other side, same thing. One on the end, one in the middle, one right there. And that just gives it a little bit more texture, and I love the way it looks. And then last but not least, I pinned one of these little bad boys up here, and it's just something I found. I thought it looked cute. I thought it went there. You can put a crystal, you can put nothing, you can put whatever you desire right there, and I love the way it looks. And so that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and do like a little overview of the piece, just, you know, filming it, like looking at it and everything, being all kinds of cute, and that's pretty much it. Alright everybody, so that is the end of the video. If you liked it, give me a big old thumbs up and subscribe. Like I said, this is probably my most favorite piece that I made. If you want to see more, give me a big like. I am going to be working on a, what's it called? A wedding backdrop scene. So I've ordered actual cotton rope, and I'm really excited about that. So just keep on hitting that subscribe button. Just don't do it repeatedly. Just do it like once. Don't do it twice or nothing. And that way you'll be able to see, you know, when I get videos and when I upload them and everything. And just keep on watching me, keep on supporting me, and we are going to be popping out some more videos. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a great day, and God bless.